Make some noise, make some noise. Okay, without further ado, allow me to introduce to you the very funny, kind, and humble Toby Shamu.
One more time for Mark, everybody. Let them hear it. Woo-wee! Welcome to the DMP, everybody. I am very happy to be here. It's been a fun season. I like no headphones, man. I can hear you guys whispering and talking shit about each other. It's wonderful, okay? It makes me feel good. Last episode was pretty cool. We had Queen Maggie up here. She was up here doing her thing. She was swept away by CJ's charm. He wasn't the guy that I would have picked, but, you know, sometimes picking outside of your type is actually what you should do, right? Because if your type has been working, you wouldn't be on a dating show, so... Wish them the best. Hope to hear a little follow-up. My dating life has not been going so well. I broke up with a girlfriend in the last year. It was terrible. I mean, honestly, dating her felt like a group project, and we were getting an A, but I wasn't doing anything. Okay, I was being a bum. I was being a bad boyfriend. Okay, I knew I wasn't doing what I should be doing. So I broke up with her, okay? And listen, the comedian in me, the comic in me loved the attention she gave me, but the black man in me knew that, like, if I cheat on this white woman, she's gonna vote the wrong way. And I couldn't have that, okay? It was an election year. I was trying to do my part for democracy, okay? Yeah. What have you done for your country lately? I'm excited for tonight, though. It's going to be a really fun show. We got King Brennan in the house. King Brennan's people, make some noise. Where are King Brennan's people at? Ooh, right up front. I like that. You guys are close enough to see facial expressions and judgments, and you can whisper at me, okay? If you want me to say something, I got you. We got Brennan going on 3 wonderful dates tonight. First up, Emma. Where's Emma's people at? Mic 2. Do that. Let's go. All right. We heard from Emma's people. Is it Elsie? Where's Elsie's people at? Elsie? Yay! Nice. Cool. All right. Make some noise. I'm glad y'all are here. We want to hear from you as well. And finally, Olivia. Where's Olivia's people at? Oh, yeah. You hear that energy? That is the single table. I'm playing, ladies. Much love. Thanks for showing up. I like that everyone's up front. This is going to be cool. It's going to be cool. So we're going to get Brendan up here in a minute. Make sure you definitely start flooding the chat with questions. We want to hear from you. Before we do that, I had something in mind, but I forgot. Why don't we just jump right into it, okay? Let's get your king up here. Let's get this show on the road. I'm very excited for him because he's a DMP alumni. He's been on the show before. And we want to ask him about what happened. So I'm really excited. I want to hear the dirty secrets. I'm joking. We're going to get him up here. I know you guys are going to love him. He's the man with the stash.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm Brendan, and the nice people at the Date Night podcast have kindly asked me to return to the stage as the next king. If you didn't catch me on season 6, I'm a 27-year-old ICU nurse from La Crosse, Wisconsin, and I'm looking for my wholesome queen that can flirt with me as much as the elderly ladies at the hospital do. I've lived in Minnesota for the last 3 years, but just recently moved to northeast Minneapolis. I'm looking for someone that likes to do things outdoors, can help me whip it up in the kitchen, and can find the fun in the little things. So come on down to Ice House next Tuesday to see the return of the stash. See ya.
I want everyone to make some noise for King Brendan.
Hey, Day Night Podcast.
Woo.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming back, man. A couple questions for you, man. We want everyone to get to know you before we jump into your dates here. First of all, why come back?
I mean, I had a good time the first time around. I don't know. You saw how the episode went. It was pretty fun. I don't know. Met some great people. Talked into a microphone, wearing headphones. had my friends come out and support me.
That's
But
weird,
yeah,
right?
I decided wanted to meet a couple more people.
Nice. Well, we're happy to have you back, man. How has post DMP life been like? I mean, obviously you're back on the show, so being picked by our wonderful queen that week didn't work out. But how are the DMs? How's post Kings and Queens life?
Well, first of all, nothing but good things to say about Queen Maddie, wherever she is out there. She's a wonderful gal. Went on a couple of dates, just different timelines, just very adult, and we just decided to go our separate ways. But yeah, she's a great gal. But,
Fair? Yeah.
Post DNP life, I got like this much clout from it, I guess. I got a couple, hey, you're that guy from that thing on the TikTok thing.
Hell
like
yeah,
out at a bar
dude.
that one a
Dude,
couple of times.
I get those all the time.
that's
Amazing
all
for the
I asked
self-esteem,
for. That's
dude.
all I
It's
asked.
great.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, man. That's good. But how about dating? Like, what's dating life been like? Have you been active? Have you been relaxing since the show?
I've been kind of in and out of dating since then. My work schedule is pretty crazy. I do days and night shifts at the hospital, so it's kind of few and far between. I have to work around work schedules a lot, so it is what it is. I've been trying my darndest, but here I am once again. You guys just need to feed me more dates. That's all I'm asking for.
So are you dating as is convenient, or are you like actively pursuing? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just kind of casually dating right now. I've been going on dates here and there, but nothing serious has been struck up recently.
Nice. Okay. Have you had any interesting dates? Anything memorable you can share with us?
Oh man, I did have one that did not go as planned. I had worked during the day at 7 o'clock. I got off, and then I wasn't able to get into my apartment to change or shower. I drove to the date, got a flat tire on the way there, so I had to change my tire. That went awry, so I had to call roadside assistance. They got involved. And then when I got home, I couldn't get back into my apartment, so I slept on a couch in the lounge in my apartment building. It was all bad, but the date went okay.
Did you see her again?
No.
No? Smart. That's a witch for sure. That much bad juju around the date, man. That is.
I was just glad she stuck around, but
Fair. Well,
that didn't go very well.
I mean, you should have told her that you saved a cat from a tree. Like, you did so much stuff to get to this date. Like, there should have been appreciation.
I know, just a little bit of grace.
It's all good, man. That's why we're here. So what about your last serious relationship? Can you tell us anything about that?
My last serious relationship was with another girl that she worked at the same hospital that I did. We met there. We dated for almost a year, and then it just wasn't going super well, and just decided that we weren't great partners together.
Fair.
So just working through the tough things, that's how I think gauging a relationship should go is seeing how you guys work through the bad times together rather than how many good times you have together,
Absolutely,
so
yeah. Not what is your love language? What's your argument language? What's
absolutely.
What's happening?
Somebody told me
upset?
recently that you should only pursue dating somebody that you could see yourself getting divorced to and still being happy, and being able to be mature and working through something that seriously with them.
Wow.
So they're not terribly mean and trying to destroy your life, I guess.
Fair. Let's get into some fun stuff before we get into the dates here. We got some questions from Twitch. The chat wants to hear. First of all, they're accusing you of manspreading right now. I don't know if you want to clean that up.
That's disgusting.
Fair. I mean, hey, as long as you don't do it on the subway, I think it's okay,
course.
or the bus. You're getting some red flags. They're claiming that you look like you steal White Claws. Do you steal White Claws, Brendan?
Steal White Claws? My name is Brendan, so that already puts me in a bad position to be somebody at frat parties. I do not steal White Claws.
Okay.
No.
I believe you, honestly.
That's horrendous.
Yeah, nice.
Who would say such a thing?
I just want you to, defend yourself is all I'm saying. Oh, what'd you think of the halftime show? What'd you think of the NFL?
The halftime
Super Bowl
show?
halftime
It was
show?
super cool. I mean, I don't know if I'm the best guy to be spitting takes about Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show. I followed the beef. It was kind of funny, but I don't know if I have an incredibly hot take on it. I enjoyed watching it.
Smart man.
That's as much as I'll go
Yes.
into it.
It is not your month for opinions. You know what I'm saying? Also, they're wondering how much beard oil do you need for that stash, man?
Beard oil, 0.
0.
This is all natural. I have a little comb, I guess. I keep it straight. I keep it trimmed. I keep it looking good, but that's about it.
That's about it. Nice. Do you stick your pinky out when you're brushing your
Absolutely.
mustache? Nice, man. It's not itchy at all, you know?
No, just the beard. When the beard grows out to a certain length, that's when it gets to be a little bad news. But
Interesting,
this is
man.
very manageable. Sometimes it gets stuck in like the tops of cans of White Claws that I didn't steal.
Nice.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Anyways, man, you know what? I feel like you're ready. We're all warmed up here. We're giggling. You guys ready to get in to jump into these dates? We feeling good? Yes? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Your first contestant definitely sounds like a sweetheart. I hope she doesn't think that your beard is tickly at all. I'm hoping the best. I'm hoping the best for you as well. I hope you guys
Thank you,
connect
Toby.
like Wi-Fi.
Appreciate you.
Hi, my name is Emma. I am 25 and I am from Madison, Wisconsin originally. I moved to Minneapolis about 4 years ago for grad school and then fell in love with Minneapolis and decided to stay. I'm an elementary school counselor by day, and by night, I sometimes am a bartender. So I guess you could say I like to keep busy and I like to be around people. I love Minneapolis so much. I feel like there's always something to do. I love the parks, the lakes, the museums, the music scene, the restaurants, and now I'm just hoping to have someone to do those things with. I had really been struggling with the dating apps. It kind of felt like the trenches, and I was just not having a great time finding a good connection. So the date night pod seemed like such a great opportunity. It's definitely out of my comfort zone to do something like this, but I think it's going to be really worth it. I would love to hear more about you, and I'm super excited to get to talk to you more about being from Wisconsin and your love for art and the outdoors, and I'm really looking forward to connecting with you more. Bye!
Everyone start making some noise for your first contestant, Emma.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm all right. You know, it's weird that there's spotlights and people kind of like around.
Yeah.
Well, this is fun.
I know. I'm
like
excited.
it.
I heard you got a haircut for this.
I sure did. I was crossing my fingers that he didn't butcher it because I would have been so embarrassed. But here we are. I think it turned out okay.
Yeah, you got that Travis Kelce fade, man. It's nice.
Travis Kelce wishes he had this mustache.
There you go. Good answer. Say it with your chest. Yes.
You know, I was supposed to have a hair appointment today, but I canceled it for this.
What? Oh, for real?
Yeah.
How long do those take? I feel like they take way too long.
It's like 3 hours. It's crazy.
What does that entail? Is it like a color in a blowout? I don't know all the terminology.
I just
but
kind
what
of
is
sit in a chair and let it happen to me.
That's the best. No, you brain off, hair done.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I love that. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, no kidding. I'm from La Crosse. Okay, love that. Love a Wisconsin gal.
Yeah, you're from Wisconsin, right?
Correct. I'm from La Crosse.
Okay, so Quick Trip. What's your favorite Quick Trip snack?
Do I have to pick one?
You can pick 2.
Okay. I mean, hot spot, I go sausage, egg, and cheese croissant.
Yes, they're so good.
And then, I don't know, sometimes in the car, I hate, like, something to snack on. I don't know, maybe like a little Skittles or like a little sweet something if I'm on a road trip.
Like a candy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, what about you?
I fuck up those cheesy breadsticks. Oh. They're so good. Or
can't go wrong.
I just like to get like the big Polar Pop sodas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
good.
What else? Did you go to college in Madison or?
No, I went to college in Stevens Point.
Ah, okay.
No one cheered. They shouldn't. It is like the dirtiest town you would have ever been in. And then I moved here a few years ago.
Yeah, okay. Awesome. How have you liked living in Minneapolis so far?
I think I'm obsessed with Minneapolis.
Okay.
Okay, let's give it for Minneapolis.
Green flags.
I think this is one of the most underrated cities. And the art scene is so cool here.
Agreed.
The music scene is amazing.
Agreed.
I love the parks, the lakes. Like, there's always something to do.
Absolutely.
So I'm just so into it.
I mean, until it's so cold outside where you just want to like huddle up and not do anything for a little bit.
Yeah, the winters are brutal.
It is what it is. Nothing new to us. I mean, same shit in Wisconsin.
Kind of shifting it back to dating, because, you know, the weather's only so interesting. Question for the both of you guys. There's a big culture around having like a work wife or a work husband. If you were in a relationship with somebody, what's your take on them having, like your partner having a work wife or work husband?
I can go first. I work in a female-dominated industry, so we got like 2 men in my place of work, and they're really old. We're not old, like older, whatever. They're nice. So I feel like if anything, I have a work wife.
Okay.
So, yeah.
A little less daunting. All right.
She's here.
Brandon, you okay with your?
She's here.
Wherever she is, shout out work wife.
Hi, Brooke.
Okay, Brandon, you okay with your girlfriend having a girlfriend?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
It's
so
so
you gotta,
open-minded. Wow.
You gotta spill the tea to somebody, right? I also work in a female-dominated profession, so I mean, I have my besties all around me at all times, but I don't know. I wouldn't call one of them necessarily my work wife. That would be weird.
Your
I feel
work
like that would be
girlies.
weird. My work girly pops, absolutely, absolutely. Work girly pops for real.
Oh, are they here?
A couple of nurses are on their way at the. Oh my God! Yes, there's more of them. Okay,
Oh, love
they're
that.
multiplying.
Love that.
But yes, we all love to support each other. We're all besties. But I wouldn't necessarily go out and say like, oh, there's
Yee!
a little healthcare hero chant. Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, you guys are the backbone of society.
We're something, I guess. Sometimes it doesn't always feel like it, but yeah, we're doing our best out there. We're doing our thing. Anyway, I have some more questions. Like, what's the so going on a first date? How much crazy do you lead with? Are you like 100 right out the gate? Are you like 50-50, like keeping your cards close to your chest? What do you like?
Honestly, I like to be as like unhinged as possible because I figured
that.
like if they can't handle it, it's not worth it.
Right.
And sometimes I'll like drop little like 2 truths and a lie and just see what sticks. Like I love a bit, you know.
Of course.
I one time convinced a guy I was in a cult when I was in elementary school. That was pretty fun.
What kind of cult was it?
It was just like a cult where we all just gathered in the forest and chanted. He was into it. I thought that was very weird.
He didn't like start making hints that he had to go to the bathroom.
No, he
or,
was
like,
asking so many questions, and I thought maybe I'd be in a Netflix documentary, but no.
Little Midsummer. Oh my God, that's lovely. I feel like I would go like 85-15, mostly tell him what's up right away, but then leave a little bit to the imagination, you know?
Would you ever join a cult?
I like to think I wouldn't. If I got suckered into one, but had a great time, maybe, shoot. Would we be having fun?
Everyone
I
loves a
don't know.
group activity.
Exactly. Can we just all, like, chill out and listen to good music and hang? I don't know. If it was a fun cult, maybe. Why not?
I'm going to quote you on that.
Good. Please put it on my tombstone. Brendan wants to be in a cult.
Perfect.
Let's see. What's the worst first date you've ever been on?
Okay, so I was talking about this with my friend Lauren not that long ago, and we were like, have we ever been on a bad date? And like, we've been on some weird ones for sure. But I think that if you enjoy yourself and you can talk to someone, then there's really not a bad date.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I suppose.
I guess if they're trying to murder you, that would probably
Right.
not be a great date.
Yeah.
But like if they show up in a cowboy hat unironically, like that's just cringe. It's not bad.
I mean, yeah, you can throw in a couple of yee-haws and just see what they do.
Just gallop out of there
Yeah.
with a lasso.
Random question for the both of you. What's a weird trait that you find attractive?
A weird trait that I find attractive. You know, I think that somebody that like gets sweaty isn't like a huge turnoff for me. I don't know.
Oh, well, you're in luck, because...
Woo!
No, it's a bodily function. It's normal.
Exactly, right? It shouldn't be like, you shouldn't be mad at somebody if they're perspiring a little bit.
Yeah.
What's the matter with that?
They're probably just excited.
Exactly. Man.
I would say mine is like when they think they're funny, but they're not. Because I like that they're trying.
Right.
You know, I appreciate
And
that.
if they laugh at their own jokes, it's like kind of endearing.
Yeah, because you like yourself, and that's what matters.
Sure. Okay. All right. One more question. What's your favorite thing about yourself?
I think that I have a lot of empathy and compassion for other people. And a lot of that comes with like what I do with my job, but also just like the friendships I have. Like it's so hard, I think nowadays, to just hold other people in your heart. And I think if you just show so much care for people and just genuinely try to understand where they're coming from and like where they're from, why they feel that way, you would have a lot less conflicts.
Where are the green flags at? Spoken
there's
like
like
a
3.
true politician. My gosh. What a well manicured answer. That was lovely. No, that's fantastic. I like that.
Oh, thanks.
Aw.
What about you?
I feel like I'm good at just being genuinely myself. I don't put on a lot of different faces for different people. I don't know. What you see is kind of just what you get.
That's
so
great.
I think it's come in handy. I just like being a genuine person, not having to like switch it up in different situations. So I think I like that.
Did it take you a long time to feel like you could just live authentically? Was it
Not
like hard in
really.
high school or college?
I don't think so. No, it was like since I was a little kid, I was always doing new things based on what I just was interested in, not based on what all of my friends were doing. I don't know. Like I was just kind of doing my own thing from like a small age. So I just kind of learned to deal with judgment and how people reacted to people that did things differently to them pretty early on. So,
Could you give an example?
like I joined choir in middle school.
Are you a singer? Or
Kinda,
just for fun?
Kinda, sorta. Yeah, no, I was in choir from middle school through college.
Wow.
So like
The
that's something.
stash got a voice, man.
So
That's
karaoke
something-
later,
He
it
said the
sounds
Lorax
like.
can sing. I
I
like
have
it,
been
man.
known to tear up a karaoke session or two.
What's your
but,
karaoke song?
The go-to has always been "Superstition" by Stevie Wonder.
Wow,
so
that's
I'll
a great
rip a
song.
superstition. I think the last was this New Year's Eve, out at a karaoke bar with some friends and just having a great time. You know, no, it was a good time. It was fun. Yeah, I like to bust out the pipes every once in a while, but that's something that like it wasn't super popular to do when I was younger, and I just really liked being a part of it. I noticed I was okay at it, so I just kind of persisted and kept on doing it.
I love that. That's
So
so fun.
sweet.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we got 60 seconds left.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
I know, right? Time flies when you're having fun.
Sneaks
Love
up
is
on
a gamble, but forged gin is always a win, all right? I got one more question for you guys. I want you to describe each other in 3 words.
Oh.
Well, that's tough. We just met. But
No, I need a thesaurus.
no, you seem like a lovely gal. I feel like you have a great personality. I feel like you're great looking. I would really like to get to know you more. Like you seem like you have a lot of depth to you that I haven't been able to figure out yet.
Cool. I think that was more than 3 words, but
3 words? You said 3 words?
A for effort, honestly. At
that
least you
was
tried.
wonderful. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Counting's never been my strong suit. Sorry.
I would say, and I'm going to use 3 words. Creative.
Okay.
Excitable. I don't think that's a word. I don't know.
Sure.
And passionate.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Give it up for our king, everybody. Give it up for Emma.
Thank you.
What a fun first date. Big shout out to Ice House for housing us here. They got drink specials all night, guys. There's QR codes on your table, sponsored by Better Edge. Please vote. Let us know how you thought the date went. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Peace. And we are back, everybody. King Brennan's on stage. Show some respect. We're out here. Let's. We were trying to figure out like how far does it become manspreading? You know, like is there a distance? What's the angle? Like 60 degrees? Are we cool? Is it like past 90? What'd you say? Wider than the chair is when it's too far. Got you. Okay, that's a good rule of thumb. Thank you. See, we're learning. I like that.
I need notes, guys.
Nice, Brandon. How'd we do? How we doing so far? How's the first date? How you feeling?
Doing well. Yeah, that was really nice. That was really fun. Yeah, still a lot of people and a lot of lights, but no, it was fun. It was really nice to get to know her.
Nice. Is there anything you're hearing from your homies that you can say, or no?
Yeah, homies were saying it was good. I didn't slip up and say something stupid yet. But yeah, just still out just having a good time.
Nice.
Ready to meet two more lovely ladies.
I like it, man. Before we get into that, do you have any homies on Twitch? Do you have any people on Twitch?
Homies are on Twitch. One of them just said that I stole their girlfriend in 7th grade. Devin, I did not.
She walked away. Yeah.
It was her own choice.
Yeah. Nice, man. All right, so we like to show Twitch some love. Sweet. Well, let's get into your second date here. She definitely seems like a wonderful, wonderful girl. She's a blonde, which I like.
Hi, everyone. My name is Elsie. I am a 26-year-old, originally from St. Francis, Minnesota. I recently moved to Minneapolis about a year ago from Duluth, Minnesota, a place that is near and dear to my heart. But I moved to Minneapolis because I am in my 3rd year of medical school. Medical school has been such a fun ride. Right now, I'm currently spending almost every day in the hospital learning whatever it takes to save patients' lives. And if there's one thing that it has taught me, it is that it is such a privilege to just be part of sometimes the most vulnerable parts in patients' lives every day. And I do think it does take a kind soul and a kind heart to work in healthcare. If I were to describe myself, I would say that I am a yes girl, whether that would be backpacking or road tripping across the country to go hiking, snowboarding in the mountains, canoeing up in the Boundary Waters, fishing, or even just a night out on the town, listening to some good live music, dancing all night long. I am always down to have a good time. When Date Night Podcast reached out to me saying that they thought that Brendan would be a good match for me, I was so excited. And that brings us to tonight. I am so excited to meet you, Brendan, and I will see y'all soon.
I want everyone to start making some noise for Elsie.
Bangers only. Elsie coming in hot.
W song choice. Big
You
W.
know, I was going to start out by saying this is a song I walk into thinking in my head going into every Code Blue. But if I'm going to be honest, I'm actually shitting my pants wondering why this patient's heart
Who
stopped.
isn't? Oh, absolutely. A fellow healthcare hero, I see.
Of course.
What, are you an RN as well, or what do you do?
I am in my 3rd year of medical school.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So I really hope you're okay with me helping you during the codes, but I appreciate everything you do because you're saving my ass.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you understand you're saving my ass.
Me and the team out here, yeah, we're squadding up. We're doing the whole thing. We got it on lock. So, but that's fantastic. A medical student, so you're not going to be super squeamish if I come in with stories about poop and all the gross stuff?
I was in a lot of vaginas today, let me just say.
Flex, I think, maybe. Is it?
Healthcare related, everyone. Healthcare related. Helping patients cervical cancer is a serious thing.
That's green flags. Love that.
I have a situational question because I've dated some nurses in my day. They love to talk shit about the doctors. Okay, so
No, never.
my question is for Brandon. If you're at the nursing station and the chit chatter's going around and they're throwing Elsie some heat, are you going to defend her?
You better fucking defend me.
With 1 and 2, absolutely. With everything in my willpower. Yeah, of course.
Wait,
That's
equal
crazy.
rights and lefts? What do you mean?
No, I don't know.
That's right,
I feel like it's a little petty to be talking smack about people that you're working with. Everybody's trying their best. Everybody's supposed to be on the same team. I mean, if it's a night shift at 3 a.m. and you're like groggy as all heck, you might spill your guts a wee bit, but that's neither here nor there. That's behind locked doors, and we're all trying to do our best. So no, it's nothing personal. We're all just trying to help.
No, I honestly don't think you're ever going to have that problem because I love my nurses. I started as a tech, worked for a tech for many years. I appreciate every level of healthcare and understand how important it is. So, like, I am friends with all the nurses. Like, honestly, my best friends are all nurses. So, it will never. I will be friends with you guys. I'll go out for breakfast with you guys in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Like, I am down to hang out with you guys all the time. Like, I love every level of healthcare, and I never think that I'm above anyone. So. That won't be a problem. You won't have to worry about that. So.
Perfect. No, that's perfect. No, some doctors don't even know our names. No. As long as you get to know your people, and
of course,
we're all just trying our best. Yeah. And breakfast in the morning, that's just bringing everybody closer.
It's the best thing. Everyone's a little delusional from the night.
Little. Yeah. Yeah. It's don't show up to a breakfast spot at 9 a.m. on a Monday morning because you're going to face some wild cards out in the parking lot.
Yeah, of course, of course. I want to actually ask you a question.
Shoot, please.
Just to get to know you a little bit better, I just want to know, like, what is a day in the life of Brendan on a day off of work, a weekend? Think of this. It's a sunny 70 to 80 degree day in the summertime. You have a day off. Like, what is your ideal day of what you're going to do that day?
Okay. We'll say maybe a walk around town in the morning. I live in northeast Minneapolis, so I just love being a part of that part of the city. Grabbing a cup of coffee at one of my favorite coffee spots. I'm still gatekeeping my favorite coffee spot so it doesn't get super busy, so I can go and relax.
Gatekeeping a coffee spot.
Play your cards right. You might end up there someday.
I love a good studying coffee shop, so.
Gotta go open the gates at some point. So a walk in the morning, a cup of coffee, coming back. I might check an email or two. Right now I'm studying for certification exams, stuff like that. But once that's out of the way, I'm going to work out, going to the gym, or maybe a run outside if it's that nice. I love running down by the river. That's picturesque. Who wouldn't want to? And then probably might be meeting up with some friends later, going out to like a pool bar or something like that.
Yeah.
Just catching up. I love hanging out with my friends whenever we get the chance, even if it's like a Wednesday and people only have like a couple hours to hang out, but I love to be social and chat and just talk to my people. So tell them all the horrific stories of what just happened over the past couple of days before I had that day off.
I love that. So you like to kind of be on the go, kind of always doing something, always something in the plans, whether you're tired, it's like, no, I'm going to go out, have a good time.
If it's nice outside, I'm not going to squander that time. I'm going on a mission.
Love that.
I need the vitamin D to keep me sane sometimes, you know?
I feel the same way. Like, no matter how much I'm working, of course, you understand, like, the long times in the hospital. But, like, if there's any time that I can go out and hang out with friends or just, like, go out for a run down by the river, love running down there.
Cool.
Biking wherever I can, going out for a night on the town. Like, I am down for that all the time.
Lovely. It's fantastic. No. All right. I have kind of a switching gears.
All right.
Question to ask. Have you ever intentionally cried to win a fight? Have you ever, like, made yourself cry or, like, faked cry to, like, get your way in a situation?
No, I just tell people how it is.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I don't. this is bad. This is probably not a good thing, but like I feel like I don't really show emotions as much as I probably should. But also, with that being said, like, I'm very straightforward and straight and to the point. Like, if something bothers me, I'm just gonna tell you right away. Like,
Sure.
I'm not gonna sit there and pout and wait forever for, like, we're gonna have an argument all day, night long. It's like, no, this bothered me, fix it. Like,
Yeah.
or let's figure it out, because that is just not how I roll.
Hell yeah.
I don't
lots
have time
Lots
for
of
that.
green flags on that one. Good for you,
I like
Elsie.
that. Snaps for Elsie. That was awesome.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
I got a question for the both of you.
Yeah.
Well, Elsie, I want you to go first.
'Kay.
What would you say are some of your like current icks right now?
Ooh, current icks is not being confident, honestly. Like, I like a confident man that knows who he is, knows what he wants. Like, I feel like sometimes people can be somewhat intimidated by me, and that just comes with the role of my job, unfortunately. Fortunately and unfortunately.
Right.
But sometimes, like, when I'm talking to guys and they look at me and they're like, you're very dominant, they'll, like, take it like, oh, she's going to take control.
Mm-hmm.
But I want a man to tell me, like, hey, no, that's wrong. Like, you shouldn't be acting that way.
Yeah.
So, like, a confident man is something that I am looking for. And if you're not confident, like, that can be something that gives me the ick.
Well, I'm glad you're here, because I feel like, I don't know, takes a little confidence to be up on a stage talking to a microphone,
yeah.
going on a couple first dates, I suppose, right, Toby?
Absolutely, man. That's pretty cool. I like that because especially being a doctor, you gotta like boss people around all day. So
Yeah.
you want to go home and get bossed around a little bit. Like, switch the roles. You know what I'm saying? Now you be the doctor, Brennan.
You tell
be
me
the
what to
next
do.
Yeah.
I'm the doctor now. Hold on. No, that's lovely. I like to hear that. No, I like
yeah.
somebody that's upfront with their intentions or their feelings.
Of
I don't
course.
like to play games. That's one of my
No.
icks
Oh my
actually.
goodness,
Is
yes.
like people that either manipulate or
Yeah.
play games just to see what you do for the next step. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
It's a little childish to me, but I don't know. For one of my icks, I would say like those long tippy tappy fingernails. Like
Well,
when you're
I can't
texting-
have anything long in my job, so
Oh, picture perfect.
you're getting the best of it right here.
Smooth sailing.
Freshly
I love
cut.
that. Perfect. All right.
I have another question. You said kind of like in your intro thingy that you're pretty adventurous, like to do the outdoors. Tell me your like wildest, craziest adventure.
I mean, almost every year, me and a couple of my friends, we go backpacking for like 5 days just out in the middle of nowhere. It's in the Upper Peninsula, and there's no phone service out there. We just carry everything on our backs. We camp out every night. Nothing terribly crazy has happened out there. We haven't seen any bears yet.
Oh, no bears?
No bears, not yet.
I just saw bears on my last trip, so.
Flex, all right. That's awesome. Where was that at? Do you like to camp a lot?
So every year, my friend and I, we go on a long road trip wherever. Like, I'm a last minute type B kind of person. Like, I'm like
Okay.
last minute, let's go wherever. And then the winter time, we go out to the mountains to go snowboarding. But we just went to Acadia this last September, and then we kind of hiked the whole area there, went to New Hampshire, and we stayed at like some random campground. And when we woke up in the morning, we saw bears walking by. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool
that
stuff.
sounds fantastic. How long
That's
have you been
so crazy.
snowboarding for?
Just an everyday thing, honestly.
You saw the bears and you were all right.
Yeah,
They're
nice.
out
They're
there.
good. Oh,
I'm
we
not an
love
outdoorsy
bears.
guy. I'm glad you survived.
Toby Shamu isn't getting outdoors all the time?
Not where the bears are. You
Not
know what
like
I'm saying? Like, I'll look at some deer, but bears is we draw lines.
I suppose. That's fair.
But all right, guys, you guys got 60 seconds left.
Okay, wait. 60 seconds. Okay, I have one last great embarrassing question that I need to know. I get a call from the county jail, and they tell me I need to bail you out. What am I bailing you out for?
Good question.
Looking too much like a cop? I don't know.
You gotta think of something good.
Being a hooligan.
What would you go to jail for? Would
What
it be
would
like,
I go
I
to-
would go to jail for this? Or accidentally. Sometimes it's like accident. Oh my god.
If like I'm accidentally made an oopsie on my taxes or something and the IRS picked me up, I don't know. I'm a pretty straight-laced guy. Maybe public intox. I like run around outside a little bit. It's really nothing that serious. I don't know.
Okay. I'd bail you out for that. That's all right. Be
like, oh, he just had a tough night.
I like her.
Poor guy.
Nice. There we go. Brennan would go to jail for feeding the homeless, right?
Yeah.
You've saved too many cats from trees.
I'm doing assessments out for free for no reason at 2 a.m.
Oh, you guys are wonderful and wholesome. I love this. Give it up for the doctors, everybody. Let Elise hear it. Let Brennan hear it. What an electric second date. First of all, please vote. QR codes all over. Second of all, big shout out to Ice House for having us here. There's gin specials presented by Ford's Gin all night. Tip your bartenders. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Peace. And we are back. We are back. We are back, everybody. The king is on stage. Show some respect. I am here with Brandon, Mr. Tax Fraud himself, man.
It was just a suggestion, Toby.
Well, tell that to the chat, because they think that they want to see your tax records right now.
Elsie's gonna bail me out, okay?
Good doctors have good lawyer friends, so you'll be all right. I like that. Nice, man. How do you feel 2 dates in?
I'm feeling good so far. I feel like they've both gone pretty well. It's easy to relate to people in healthcare, the medical field. Obviously, like, you're seeing a lot of the same stuff, a lot of things to talk about. You're relating on a lot of things, so it was easy to chat about stuff like that. I feel like I would want to get to know her a little bit more personally outside of that, but I think the second date went well.
Okay. Well, hey, we still got one more date left. You can't go picking too fast. Nice, man. But you're feeling relaxed, you're feeling comfortable. I feel like you're in your zone right now. You feel like you are?
We're locked in, Toby.
We're locked in, man. I like it. Let's get to your third date then. Your third and final date is a wonderful girl, actually. I got to talk to her at the bar. She seems very excited to meet you. I'm excited to meet her, too. I hope you guys, once again, connect like Wi-Fi.
Hi, everyone. My name is Olivia. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Minnesota, and I'm super excited to be here tonight. I think the Date Night podcast is going to be a really good way for me to get out of my comfort zone a little bit in dating. I haven't met the right person, and I'm really excited to meet you, Brendan. Love your mustache. So you're already off to a great start in my book. Something that you should know about me, or a few things, I guess, is that I work in sports. My career is super important to me, and I'm a pretty big Swiftie, so if you don't like her, I don't know how this is gonna go. Just kidding. But yeah, I hope we have fun tonight, and excited to meet you and get to know you a little bit.
Everybody start making some noise right now for Olivia.
The pink drink, the song.
Is this mic on?
That is
so
your
I
song.
think we need to get something out of the way.
Uh-oh.
That
Okay.
sometimes this might not sit right with a lot of people very well, but I'm a huge Swiftie.
Okay.
So with that being said, in normal Swiftie fashion, I have something to give you.
Oh no.
Are you ready?
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, he's getting a friendship bracelet.
Oh no.
I made you a friendship bracelet, so here you go.
That's the cutest shit I've ever seen. Oh my god. Thank you. I will not take it off. I love it.
Amazing. It
In
says,
my DNP era.
Exactly. So I think I need to get to know a little bit more about you
Sure.
because we need to decide what era you're in.
Okay.
So you need to tell me like what music you like, some of your
Oh,
hobbies, what you
sure.
like to do in your free time outside of being an ICU nurse.
Yeah, of course.
So let me know a few things, and then I'm an
Yeah.
expert, so I can tell you.
Declare me what era I'm in.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
And yeah, being a Swiftie, fine. It's not off-putting. Everybody likes what they like. Whatever. Anyway, what era am I in? So outside of work, I like to try new things. Just recently, this last year, I decided to challenge myself. I signed up for a cross-country ski race.
Okay.
So I trained for like 2.5 months and just drove up to Mora, Minnesota, and did a 12-kilometer cross-country ski race with
That's awesome.
really without kind of doing it before. So I just it was a big undertaking, but I just had a lot of fun with it. One of my buddies drove up with me there, and we just had a great time. Now it's over, and now I can kind of move on. But I think that kind of speaks to, I just like being outside and trying new things.
Awesome. So what is your favorite kind of music to listen to?
Favorite music
like
right now?
If you're taking a really long drive, what is the first thing you put on your playlist? Or like what playlist do you listen to?
Okay. I think right now, best like music to jam out to in the car is like R&B and funk.
Ooh, okay.
So, like Alan's...
This is interesting to work with now.
Sure. A little substance. Alan Stone just came out with a new album called Mystery that I've been just on repeat. So I think that's kind of what I'm into right now.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what about you? Do you have like an album or a song that's on repeat right now?
Right now, probably Taste by Sabrina Carpenter.
Ooh, okay, sure.
I love Sabrina, watch the Grammys.
Okay,
Pretty proud of her.
Yeah.
So I would say, I don't know, I would say it definitely changes throughout the year because, we get all 4 seasons here.
Exactly.
So, like, depending on my mood and what the weather's like, it definitely changes.
Okay.
So...
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see, any other interests? I think, I don't know, I like to be outside. I love listening to new music, finding new music. Like to find new recipes and cook. I like to cook a lot. Like, if I'm working night shifts and I have nothing to do overnight, I'm just, like, making something in the kitchen. So, that's kind of, I'd say those things kind of encapsulate what I am right now.
So, based off of these... things that you told me, and it sounds like you're kind of in an era where you're trying new things, I would say you're in your 1989 era, which just happens to be my favorite era. And I was pretty impressed because I have 3 green flags right now, but I'm not going to tell you what they are. But one of them is that you're in your 1989 era. So.
All right,
wow.
That's 1 out of 3.
Yes.
I'll take it.
The chat definitely agrees. They were saying he is a 1989 boy already. Someone said he's Jake Gyllenhaal. Run.
See, no. That's the lowest of the lows.
That's tough. Yeah, those are bad allegations to try to come back from.
He is not a Jake Gyllenhaal.
Man,
right.
Okay.
I am noticing like a height discrepancy. Are you guys okay with the height discrepancy?
You don't have to worry about it because short kings love me, and I love short kings.
Enough said.
Not that short, but okay.
No, I'm very tall. I'm very tall.
That's fine.
So
no, I don't have any big emotions or feelings. It's not a turn off. It's not an ick. No. I decline. But no, that's completely fine. I don't see that as a huge thing that would make me walk away from somebody. I want to get to know you more. For your personality.
Okay, so another thing to know is I work in sports, and I am a huge Gophers fan.
All right.
So my parents are watching, so I think you need to look into the camera and say hi to James and Kelly.
James, Kelly, I'm doing my best up here. I am from Wisconsin. Please don't hate me.
Ooh, you're not a Badgers fan, are you? Oh, that might be a red flag. Not as bad as Iowa fans.
I don't have any. No, absolutely
Thank God.
not. But
Thank God.
No. Not as. I don't have any like Badger hats at home or anything. But if they're on, I will root for them. I'm not completely dedicated. My parents are both from the East Coast, so I'm not like generationally Wisconsinite.
Okay.
I'm open-minded. I'm not going to join a cult, but I'm open-minded.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about you joining like a Badger cult or anything?
No. You don't have to be worried about that.
That was important to me.
Yeah, good.
One thing about me is that I love the Gophers, and I hate Iowa.
Okay.
And the Badgers are the worst.
Okay.
Anyways, so my family is known to host pretty legendary tailgates.
Love that.
So if I were to invite you to come to a Gopher football tailgate, what kind of a food, what kind of a dish would you bring to the tailgate?
What would I bring?
Yes.
If I could muster up like a crock pot of brats with sauerkraut on the side, something like that with a couple condiments, that gets the crowd going.
Sounds like you'd want to cook like the main dish.
Or just like a million beers. I don't know if that would help out or if that's already... I'm not stealing White Claws, guys. I'm not stealing White Claws.
Well, this is another question. So what is like your favorite beer to buy? Like if you were to bring a beer to the tailgate, what would that be? Because that's also a very important
Are
thing
they
to
needing
bring
like
to
a
the tailgate.
craft beer, a light beer, like a draft beer?
Well, that's what we need to find out. So what would you bring?
Right. I would ask. So I would either ask up front or I'd bring a variety because I don't know what
Okay.
everybody likes. I want to pull up prepared. I don't want to just bring like a 6 or a Miller Lite and just like, here you go, whatever. I want to please the crowd.
What about McGolden's?
Champagne of beers?
Isn't that Miller Lite?
No.
Yeah, I think Miller Lite is this.
Am I mistaken? Who brought me up here?
I mean, you're
I
bringing
can't
White
be
Claws
trusted.
anyways, right? Brendan?
I don't know.
I promise you, we don't discriminate.
Sure.
I love myself a pineapple White Claw. Every
Okay.
now and then.
Then I could steal some. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my ways. No, I might bring like a Hams for just like a regular drinking beer. I'll bring some Spotted Cows or any New Glarus beers from Wisconsin.
We like Spotted Cows.
Even though you hate where I'm from, I'm sure there's something that we can offer that will make you guys at least appreciate the culture a little bit.
So my next question.
Sure.
Do you like taking shots at tailgates?
I will take a shot. If it's like before 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., it might be a little too... Well, you have to do a breakfast shot.
Yeah,
Everybody knows the rules.
Obviously, you gotta
Everybody knows
warm
the
up
rules.
when the Gophers play
I'll
the
do
Hawkeyes.
a breakfast shot, but if I'm gonna be making a fool of myself, all three of y'all are gonna have to bail me out of jail apparently. So
Yeah, you gotta pace yourself at these tailgating things.
So I
man.
got another question, and it ties into the last question.
please.
Have you ever had butt sex?
Hi, Mom and Dad.
No, my mom loves this. You'll get why in a second.
Can we elaborate?
Wow. Open family.
We have a famous shot at our tailgate called butt sex.
I'm
And
listening.
it is a requirement that you need to come and have a butt sex shot at the tailgate.
What's in this horrendous shot that you speak of?
Butterscotch schnapps and hot sex liqueur. It's pretty good.
I'll try anything
They go
once.
pretty fast. They're pretty popular.
Butt sex, let's go. This is going off the rails. What are we doing here? That's crazy. All right, you said you had another follow-up question?
No, you passed the test, so.
Let's go. All right. Go Gophers, I guess.
Go Gophers.
Nice. All right, guys, we got 60 seconds left.
Wow, that went by
Shout
really
out to
fast.
our wonderful, wonderful sponsor, Forge Gin. Stay smooth.
So we have 60
Stay
seconds.
bold.
I have one question for you.
Yes, what is it?
What's your best pickup line? How are you picking me up?
Ooh, well, can I tell you a joke?
Sure.
If it's cold, where do you stand?
I don't know where.
A corner because it's 90 degrees.
Not a pickup line, but all right.
Sorry,
That's how she kicks you out.
I was
after
put
the-
on the hot seat. I don't know.
All right. We'll try it next time. That's all right.
Beautiful. Okay. Do you have a question? Otherwise, I have a question for the both of you.
Shoot, Toby.
Let's shoot. All right. I want you guys to end this wonderful date. I want you both to say one assumption that you think you have about each other.
Okay.
One assumption. You're a Swiftie. Work in sports.
Is that my only personality trait, I swear?
Sure. I'm assuming that. Do you go to Los Camp for a gym?
Yes, in St. Paul.
I got it.
I do.
What do I win?
Nice. A second date. All right. Olivia, do you have an assumption?
Ooh. I don't know. How long did it take you to grow your mustache? Well, let me guess. I'm going to assume it took you 3 months to grow.
I think to this length, probably around 3 months. You might be spot on. I think so. I had to shave it once, and I think after like the 2.5, 3 month mark, it was back to square one.
You should definitely keep the mustache because I'm.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
we're a fan of stashes. We're ending with some heat. Give it up for Olivia, everybody. Give it up for Brendan.
Thank you.
What a third date, everyone. Thank you to our sponsors tonight, Better Edge, helping us out with the polls. Please vote. Big thank you to Ford's Gin for crafting up our drink specials. They're still going right now. And a wonderful thank you to Ice House for holding us down. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. Thank you. And we are back, everybody. Quick 30 seconds. King is on stage. Brandon, we've had 3 great dates, man. How do you feel about them?
I felt like they went pretty well. Nobody was mean or mad at me, so that's good.
Right? No, I feel like you dodged some landmines, man. You've been a great king. You definitely made it
Locked
happen.
in, Toby. I told you. We're
Locked in. Fair.
Did some PR training before this.
I like it. Well, now is the time we like to open things up. I am calling out the crowd here. If anybody wants to go on a quick speed date with Brandon here, now's the time to stand up. Nobody had the mustard last week. We had a bunch of cowards last week. So if we have any brave women that would love to come up and shoot their shot, stand up right now. Let's hear it. I see some girls fighting in the back. Are you guys egging each other on? Yes, no, yes. Anyone? Bueller, way up on the balcony. Is that a hand I see? Yes. Oh. Do you date dudes?
What's up?
Do you date dudes?
Do I date dudes?
It was a dude. I mean.
Not particularly. Homie in the red sweater is waving awful loud at me. Maybe we could be buddies, but.
Sorry, homie. Maybe you can play some. Oh, we got one.
We have one. Oh no.
Hey, everyone, give it up for her. Clap her up as she gets up here. What a brave soul.
All right.
We love you so much. Yay! Surprise date, surprise date, surprise date. All right, take a seat. Please tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Natalie.
Nice to meet you, Natalie.
Nice to meet
What brings you up on stage?
YOLO. I don't know. I just thought
Sure.
I'd try this. Why not?
Sure.
It's my first time doing this. So.
All right.
Nice. So how has dating been working out for you? Where are you at in your dating journey?
My dating life?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very single. I've been single for probably like the last 2 years now. Got out of like my very first like long-term relationship, and I learned a lot of lessons. I feel like I know myself very well now, and who I'm looking for.
Sure. All right. And how old are you, Natalie?
25.
25. All right. How long was that first relationship?
A year and a half.
Okay. Cool. Did it end on like terrible terms? Would you like fist fight on sight if you saw each other?
No.
Okay, that's good.
No.
I like that. No evil exes.
No.
Nice.
Okay.
So what are some red flags that you look out for? What are some of your icks?
Do you eat meat with your hands? It's very specific, but was on a personal date once, and they literally picked up a beef brisket with their hands, and that is something now that is very specific that I look for.
Yeah.
Would we go so far as to say like chicken tendies and wings are
That's
a
okay.
no-go?
That's okay.
That's
Yes.
okay. That's all right. That is oddly specific.
Can't pick up the
Thank God.
beef?
I know.
You're dating cavemen, Natalie? What was going on?
Was it like in mashed potatoes too, and he just like scooped it?
No, it was at a barbecue pub, and it was just some. It was on Bumble. Just never again.
That sounds. You should put that on your profile. Just a heads up, I might grab a handful of some pulled pork, just so you know.
Nice.
Yikes. I'm sorry I had to
Brandon,
deal with
do you be raw-handed meat?
I mean, aforementioned chicken tenders and wings, those are fingy foods, but I don't think I'm going for a chuck roast with my bare hands. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it was.
So, no, I don't do that, and I don't
That's
think I
good.
would. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Beautiful.
Kind of
Super
hope
cute.
so, but.
Nice. We got to wrap this up soon. What are some of your interests, though? Let's say you won. What's something you would want to do for your second date?
What's something that I would want?
Yeah, like something you'd want to do, like for your second date, like activities.
Where would you take me, Natalie?
Relax.
Honestly, I think I would really like to just get coffee. I feel like coffee is just something that I always like go out to do for myself. Like I love Dogwood Coffee. Have you been there? That's a great place. Happy Monday. That's a place in Roseville. That's really good too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you ever just want to get coffee, be down.
I like it. Yeah, coffee date. That's
I
a
like
staple.
that.
I like it.
Keep
No
it light,
meeting
keep it
around
perky.
Grab it.
Beautiful. Well, we are out of time, guys. Natalie, thank you so much for braving our stage.
Yeah.
We really appreciate
For sure.
you. We really, really do. Thank you so much. I'm opening it up one more time. If there's any other ladies that would love to step up, speak now or forever hold your peace. Going once, going twice. Is that rock, paper, scissors I see up there? No? Okay. No. All right, that is it. Well, we are going into decision time. I do want to ask you, Brennan, would you like Natalie to join us for decision time?
Sure, why not? Let's make it 4.
Sure, why not? I like it. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to rearrange the stage real quick. We're going to get all 4 ladies up here, and it's decision time. And we are back, everybody. We are back. The court is on stage. Show some respect. It is decision time. Yes, I like it. All right, I'm going to explain how this works. So we're going to run through all of our wonderful dates here. And then our king, Brennan, has to eliminate 2 of these wonderful ladies right off the bat here. And then we're deciding between who wins our second date, okay? So to begin with here, I just want to give a big shout out to all you ladies. Honestly, everyone came with unique energy, bravery, creativity, and y'all are queens for coming up here. Appreciate it, especially you, Natalie. Thanks for coming up. It does take a lot of heart, honestly. We all came with our own thing, formed different connections. It's super cute. I love it. Now I'm going to turn it over to you, Brennan. We have to run through our wonderful dates here before we make our first cut.
Oh, yeah. No, I think they all went very well. Got some high-quality women in Minneapolis. Let's go. And for all of the dates. These guys were really brave for coming up here. I appreciate it, making me not look like a fool, which can be hard sometimes. So appreciate that.
Of course. So beginning with our first date here, Emma, speak to her, let her know how things went.
I think it was really great. No, you seemed very genuine, like a caring person. You seem like you really have a really fun personality. Yeah, first date, super brave coming up here. I know it's nerves and heart was pounding. I get a little sweaty sometimes. Yeah, it happens. But yeah, no, it was a quick trip, name drop, of course. Mm-hmm. That's a little hole into my heart, so love that. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All
What do
right.
I do now? I don't know.
If anything else to say? That's it? Nope. Thanks. Cool. Short and sweet.
I love spotted cow. Does that help? I don't know.
For sure. Who doesn't? But yeah, of course.
All right. Moving on.
Okay.
Second date here.
Yeah, Elsie.
I'm testing you to see if you remember the names, honestly.
Yeah,
That's
of
a good
course.
test.
No,
Good
Elsie.
test.
Emma, Elsie, Olivia, and Natalie, of course. So Elsie, very nice to get to know you. I feel like you're a very mature person. You know what you want. You're very direct. I really appreciate that. You seem like, an outgoing person. You're active. We have similar interests, so it was really cool to connect on those levels outside of just the healthcare realm. So I feel like we could talk for a long time about a multitude of things. So that was really exciting.
Yeah. I was going to say, you have one tough decision because I have 3 amazing ladies sitting next to me. So good luck to you, but just going to say, if you go on a second date with me, you might find out what you're bailing me out of jail for.
Okay.
Free healthcare in this economy?
All right. Leaving the question up in the air. I like it. Olivia, I really liked your energy. You came out swinging. That was crazy.
Oh, I don't know if that's good or bad.
No, that was really good.
I'm kidding.
I think the conversation went really well. The bling right out of the gate. You let me know right away you didn't keep that a secret. The Swiftie secret, which is just fine. I feel like yeah, it seems like you're really passionate about your family and like your work and the Gophers, I suppose, which I would love to learn more about. A lot of things, especially the shots. The shots.
It was a lot.
It's a lot, but I feel like that's kind of energy that is fun for me. So cool.
Butt sex
Awesome.
energy is fun. Nice. I love it. Olivia, anything to say in reply?
Wait, what did you say?
Anything to say in reply?
Thank you. I'm flattered. I appreciate that. I was pretty nervous. I thought I was gonna pee my pants when I
For real?
came up
What?
here.
No.
But then I kind of forgot about it, and I felt like I was up here for a minute, not 10 minutes. So yeah,
Good.
I thought it went well.
Super
Awesome.
cute. They were wondering in the chat, the girlies were wondering, Olivia, where'd you get the jeans from?
Abercrombie. And please size down because they stretch. So
Right.
to remember.
Girls,
I like
girl,
it.
absolutely.
Yes.
Beautiful. And our wonderful surprise date, Natalie.
Yeah, Natalie,
Hi.
that was very brave of you coming up, bringing up the caboose. My head is all topsy-turvy right now, thinking about all of these dates. But no, it was really cool how you just kind of said, I'm just going to get up on stage and I'm going to see what happens.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
I mean, I was just out in the audience, and I was actually just saying to Olivia how, like, I'm kind of surprised you guys aren't asking more questions that are a little bit, like, controversial and stuff.
Sure.
Like, I feel like this is just scratching the surface. Like, we girls, like, we have non-negotiables nowadays that I just feel like need to be discussed and, like, laid on the table firsthand, especially if you're looking for something serious. And seems to me from everything, like, all the questions here, maybe you're just looking for fun.
She said you weren't digging deep.
I'm a menace, sorry.
Totally.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to turn on you, but she kind of has a point. Honestly, going off of that, what's your opinion on the Israel-Palestine conflict?
Let's go.
Hey, yo. Once again, like the halftime show, I'm going to say I shouldn't have, like, the hottest take on this. Why are we here talking about this? This is the dating show. I want to get to know these women. That's crazy. This is crazy. What are we doing here?
Well, she sponsored the whole.
If I don't have, like, a
question
thoughtful
thing.
response
You don't have to
in
have
order.
You don't have to.
You don't
I
have
shouldn't
to
be put
take
on
a
the spot
super
for that. I mean,
hard
that's
take.
You
sure.
can say pass.
That is
Ask
true.
what you want. I mean, that's completely fine. But I feel like this isn't the time nor the place.
Sure.
It is more of a second
I'll-
date question. He has.
It
somewhat
is
of a
important
point.
if you're actually looking for something serious in a relationship, but that's my opinion.
Sure, absolutely. And that's something we could discuss not on a live stream, like in front of a crowd of people, like on a real date, maybe. On a real date, I would be way more than comfortable to talk about that, to give, like, thoughtful responses to that question.
Some things are left for brunch conversation and not, on stage.
While
in
I'm
front
digging
of
my
others.
hands into a chuck roast and I'm talking about Israel-Palestine.
Lost me. Anyways, two people do have to get eliminated now. And it's on you to decide.
I mean, thank you guys all for coming up here. Fantastic time. Thanks for coming out, everybody out here. I think the first person I'm going to send home is Natalie.
Peace.
Thanks for coming, Natalie. Let's applaud her bravery, everyone. Give it up for her. It definitely takes a lot to come up here. Big W's in the chat for the lady. Okay, one more before our final decision, Brendan.
Well, shucks, I was thinking about this, but I'm still thinking.
It is tough. I don't
I
envy
think
you
the
at
next person I'm going to send home is Olivia. So sorry. I
all. Wow.
appreciate
It's okay.
the bullying. It was wonderful, but
Wow. Olivia, anything
Thank
to say
you
in
so
response? No? Fine? Give it up for Olivia, everybody. Clap her off stage. Let her hear it. Unexpected things happen on the Date Night Podcast. You never know where the energy lies. So, and then there were two. I do like to take this point to turn it over to the ladies. If there's anything you want to say to maybe sway his decision at the end here, anything on your chest, now's the time to get it off. If not, he can decide. No? No?
Everything's
All
been
right.
said, apparently.
Well, who's winning our wonderful second date here?
Final decision. Well, it was great to get to know both of you. You're both wonderful. I would like to take Elsie on a second date.
Elsie. Give it up for Emma, everybody. Give it up for Emma. Clap her off stage, please. Show her tons of love. Slide down for us, Elsie. What a match. Do you guys, I want to ask both of you, any second date plans right off the bat here?
Of course.
I'm picking her up from jail, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something secret. So, I mean, I understand your anticipation of what you're
course.
bailing
I
me
mean,
out for.
I'll be at the clink bright and early, but whatever it is, we'll figure it out. We'll work through it. That's
Again.
what we're all about.
Nice. And just like an over, under, thumbs up, thumbs down, did you expect to be picked and did you expect to pick her?
I was just here to have a good time. So I was like down for anything. I mean, like, I think things happen for a reason. So if him picking me means that's the reason, then I'm grateful for that. Like, I'm down to have a good time. And on a second date, I'm so excited.
Beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love it. I love it. I love it. Well, guys, that's the show, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming out. Give it up for King Brennan. Give it up for his wonderful date, Elsie. We really appreciate you guys all coming out tonight. Big shout out to Ice House and to Ford's Gin for sponsoring us. Please tip your bartenders and your waitstaff. We are back next week. It is February 18th on Tuesday. We're going to be here. New king or queen, new dates. We're keeping it funky and fresh for you guys. Thank you all so much for coming out. Have a great night. Get home safe. We love you. Peace.